What's going on, chat? Another day, another dollar. Hey. Okay. When kids get their parents arrested. That's what this is called. When kids are snitches and rat. Yeah.
What did you find inside the house that made you scared?
I just saw a couple baggies. I was curious. Pour it out, and then I really knew what it was.
That's a big move you did.
I told her to stop it.
I understand. You were scared, right? Okay.
Yes. What's going on? I just went to go see Grandma for a second.
This was the moment when a mom went to jail, and it's just one of many similar such cases, starting with this extraordinary case where this intelligent young boy ended up sending his own mom to jail. On July 13th, 2022, police were called for a child welfare check after a 9-year-old boy found in the house something really shocking.
Thank you. So, we were called to come check on your son.
The cops knocked on the door. Before his mother could intervene, the child gave them a bag of whitish substance. Realizing it might be drugs,
Ratting her out right away.
they quickly secured the child and proceeded to question the mother.
She's got my phone in the bathroom for like an hour. What's going on?
I have no idea.
I have no idea what that is.
Well, you just handed it to me.
Okay, I don't know. I don't know.
So this is your child?
This is my baby. Yes, he's been in the bathroom for an hour.
Okay.
Literally an hour.
He was showing Tony this stuff that he found in the house.
I don't even know what that is.
Well, I don't either.
Apparently, the boy found the substance in his mom's room, then proceeded to lock himself in the bathroom. He then FaceTimed his dad, her ex-husband, to tell him about it. Even though she denied having any knowledge about the substance, the officers still remained doubtful. Everything came crashing down for her when the officer tested the substance and proceeded to question the boy about what happened.
Yeah, that's a lot of meth, Mom. It's not just
It's
like
meth?
a baggie.
It's not. Wow. That's like fucking like full bag.
It's like one of my top 5, in my 20-year career of meth hauls. I can honestly say after 21 years, this is the first time that a kid's walked out with 12 pounds of meth in a baggie and handed it to us.
I just saw a couple baggies. I was curious. Pour it out, and then I really knew what it was.
Yeah, from like TV and stuff.
What?
Like you thought like maybe it was drugs from like TV and stuff.
Yeah.
Good job,
Oh
buddy.
wow.
Proud of you. You did the right thing.
The
Good
substance
kid.
tested positive for methamphetamine, an illegal recreational drug. And it wasn't just a little bit, it was a lot.
100
Over
grams?
100 grams.
Holy fuck.
The mother, who was later identified as Kendra Long, wasn't ready to go down without a fight.
I mean, to me, it looks probably like methamphetamine.
What is that?
You know what meth is.
Like speed or whatever. Like, I mean,
Come on.
What happens?
Everybody knows what meth is. You watch Breaking Bad. I mean, Jesus.
I have never seen Breaking Bad.
Well, you should.
If that is meth, then yeah, that's quite a bit of meth. It's not just recreational or personal use. That's like enough for
Selling it.
100 people to party on a weekend. Over. Yeah.
You do have the right to remain silent.
Me?
If you give up that right, you can say anything you say can will be used against you in a court of law. It's in your house. This is your house.
This is not my. I don't even know this was here. I can't even understand or fathom the fact that this is drugs in my house.
Despite her efforts to pretend she didn't know anything, her attempts didn't succeed as the officers had plenty of
You're
evidence
so
to charge her.
stupid.
She was arrested and charged with drug trafficking and child abuse. Kendra Long got out of jail later that day after paying a $25,000 bond. But she got off easy as she was only granted probation. In this situation, the
25,000?
kid showed
She had that
remarkable
much?
bravery by reporting his mother's crimes. And the same is true in this next case. Another kid was just as brave when his mom's actions almost ended his life. On March 20th, 2022, police officers were dealing with some kids who had thrown trash on the road at night when suddenly a car came out of nowhere and nearly rear-ended their car.
What are you doing? What are you doing? You almost ran into our car. We got kids up here.
Why is the window not down? Put your window down!
Don't do it, honey. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry.
He's not even in a seatbelt in the car, and you're driving like that.
Oh my God.
Ma'am, have you had
You just lied to a police officer.
drink?
Yes.
She did?
Oh.
You feel unsafe in the car? Okay, I'm gonna get you out of the car. Okay, let you come out, hang out with us.
Somewhere in the middle.
Hey, Masood, come over here and get the kid out of the back seat. He said he don't really feel that safe in the car.
Yes, he does.
He just said he don't feel safe. He said he's in the middle, so he wants to get out of the car, and he said, "Drink."
I don't feel safe.
Hey, stop looking at him and stop talking to him. Talk to that deputy. Hey, come here, man.
You can't lie to a police officer.
Just come here,
I'm
man.
not lying to a police
Wow.
officer.
You have had something wrong.
I did, but I'm not lying.
No, you lied to me. You lied to me.
I did have some drink, but I'm not lying. I just told him no.
She denied drinking any alcohol, but her son disagreed right away, accusing her of lying to the police. The situation got worse when her son said he felt unsafe in the car, and the officers had to take him out. With her son taken away, she started to cooperate and got out of the car.
How much did you have to drink tonight?
It's a nice car.
I was at a dinner party at my friend's
Okay.
house.
Okay,
2 drinks of vodka.
okay. How long ago was that?
Oh my God. No, 2 hours. Like, you can go. Like, you
Ma'am.
can call them.
Ma'am, I'm talking to you right now. I'm not worrying about your friends. I'm asking you a simple question. All right, Yankee. We're dealing with
I'm not drunk. I'm
another incident.
so not.
allocation.
Oh God, my kid.
She said she drank 2 glasses of vodka, but insisted she wasn't drunk. While 2 shots of vodka might not usually make someone drunk,
Two
her
glass.
actions up to now showed otherwise. So, the
Definitely
officer
drunk.
chose to do a field sobriety test to clear up any uncertainties.
Please.
Ma'am, I'm asking
Let
you
me
a
go
question.
home. I'm a teacher. I work at the high school. Let me go home.
You're a teacher of that nice ass
I didn't
car.
do a bad thing. I'm telling you.
All right, ma'am. Right
Teachers
now,
won't necessarily get their job taken away. I know a teacher who has a couple of DUIs and DWIs. So
I don't believe that
Or
you
one
have the capability of
one
driving
DWI
a
and 2
motor vehicle on
DUIs.
the roadway.
Oh my
Yes.
God.
Would you like to perform some exercises?
No.
DUI,
I
Donnie?
wouldn't.
Okay, so
Got nothing
So we
to
call
prove
him.
for you.
all right, so I'm gonna let you know right now. If you deny doing these exercises, you could be placed under arrest and they can go
I
get you
know.
criminally.
I know. I just
So I'm
wanna
letting you know
go
if you
home.
refuse to do the exercises, you
Please
can be
let me
placed.
go.
All right, man. When you're done talking, I'll
That dude's
talk.
fucking big.
It was clear from the outset that she was drunk, so it wasn't surprising when she refused to take a field sobriety test. However, in most US states, driving a vehicle means you automatically agree to these tests for alcohol levels.
Really?
Since she didn't cooperate, the officers had the right to arrest her, which led to what they did next.
Okay, do me a favor. Turn
Oh
around.
my God.
Turn around. Put your hand behind your
Please.
back. Put your hand
No.
behind
No. Oh my
your-
God.
Put your hand.
Stop.
Don't resist.
Stop.
Put your hand
Don't
behind your back.
resist.
You don't have to do this.
Hey, get your cuffs out. I got it. Get your cuffs. Get your cuffs out for me.
Don't worry. They're just putting her in handcuffs right now, okay? Because she's obviously been drinking. They're trying to calm her down, but she's rowdy.
I won't talk to you until you calm down.
Please talk to me.
I will not talk. Act like an adult
Oh
for
my
2
god.
I'm like a tall for 2 seconds.
Acting like that for your kid is crazy.
This mom's behavior was deeply concerning and unfitting for any parent. Her son was visibly worried, but the officers dealt with the situation very professionally and made him feel at ease.
You're smart, man, and I appreciate you stepping up. That's a big move you did.
I told her to stop him.
I understand. You were scared, right? Okay.
I killed my heart.
It really killed me too, man.
Dude, that killed like.
Yeah, that's why I'm coming over to talk to you. I really feel bad right now about you, for you. Really, I really do, because you could be one of my kids, right? And you're a smart dude, man.
She was taken into custody
Wow.
and charged with DUI, child abuse, and resisting arrest.
Okay.
Hopefully, this parent will learn from this and do better. But things get even more worse as the parent in the next case is extremely
I
careless.
think that's all this one. The fucking left.
What's wrong? Hello? She went to the store. You leave your.
Yeah, who fucking leaves their 5-year-old by themselves? You might as well just bring them with you.
Your 5-year-old home alone so you can go smoke weed.
On March 7th, 2023,
What?
police officers responded to a call about a child crying for his mom. They talked to the neighbors who made the call first, and after talking to them, they decided to go check on the boy themselves to make sure he was okay.
What's wrong? Hello? Police department?
Yeah.
Hello? She went to the store. Police department.
Oh god, I know it's like, I know it's sad. Like they have to search the house first, before like you comforting the kid.
Where'd they go? What store did they go to?
Apple Street.
The what?
Apple.
The Apple store?
It's close to our house.
Yeah, it's right down the street. How long have they been gone?
The child was visibly in distress, and at his age, he shouldn't have been left alone at home. The officer looked all over the house and found out that the child was alone. They then started asking the child about his mother's whereabouts.
Yeah.
Yes.
Does he live with you?
Yeah.
Did your mom and dad both go to the store together?
No, my dad's at my papa's house.
Your dad's at your papa's house? Do you know the phone number there?
Yeah.
You do? Where's the phone? You have a phone in here?
No.
No?
I saw your phone, but it's dead.
Okay. So your mom left you, went to the Big Apple store? How long she been gone? You don't know?
How old are you?
5.
5. What's your name?
People been breaking into our house, but
People been breaking into your house.
yeah, and they messing up our house.
The child is really smart and can express himself very well for a 5-year-old.
Wow.
And his
So like even people been breaking his house, and like if he's by himself and someone does that, he's done for.
testimony thus far wasn't doing his mother any favors. Leaving him by himself was already an offense, as in many US states. Kids need to be between 8 and 12 years old before you can leave them alone. His mom showed up shortly afterwards, and the cops were clearly not happy with her.
Mommy, you left me home alone.
Yes. What's going on? I just went to go see Grandma for a second.
You left me home alone.
What happened?
He had the door open, was yelling for you.
I left
The
it
neighbors
on
called.
alone.
Somebody heard him
Why you
scream.
ain't come across the street to?
Hold on. Where's Grandma live?
Right across the street.
Why don't you take him with you?
I just went over there real quick.
Do you have an ID?
Yes, sir.
Given how long it took for the neighbors to call the police, their arrival, and their talk with the child,
It was not real
it's
quick.
obvious she didn't leave him alone for just a short time, and the officers are well aware of this. They asked her for identification, but she took a long time to find it, and couldn't locate it in the end. Instead, she called her mother. When her mother arrived, the officers had lots of questions for both of them.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Your grandma?
Yes, sir.
She was over with you.
Yeah, but for a second, she only came over here for a second.
Where do you live at?
I live on the south side. I don't even live on the east side. I'm out here visiting some friends.
So where were you at?
At her friend's house, real quick.
Where's a friend live?
Right across the street. I don't know the
Right out back.
Yeah, literally.
Well, we're trying to figure all this out because we got a 5-year-old kid left home alone.
Oh, well, it was only for a couple seconds.
Well,
Well, we don't know. That's what we're just trying to figure out.
That's all it
I'm
takes.
sorry.
I mean, I understand what
No,
you're saying.
because I know
What
he
happens if
listen.
you'd have walked out?
I understand.
Listen.
I understand.
I told him all this. I said I'll be right back. He literally plays the game all day. He was in there playing the game. I said I'll be right back. I'm about to go over there and see her grandma real quick. That was it.
So do you think this is serious
No,
or not
no.
serious?
It's serious.
It's very serious. It's very serious.
It's
It's
just
very
that-
serious.
that's
I never
like-
thought
Do you
it
think
would
you
have
should
happened to
leave
me.
a 5-year-old home alone?
No. But
Then why'd you do
it
it?
was for a second. I didn't think it was.
Not only is it for a second, then you come back in and you're smelling like weed. So you leave your 5-year-old home alone so you can go smoke weed, and then you come back
That's crazy.
and then you yell at him.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, you did.
Leaving her child all alone to visit her mother was already bad, but leaving him alone to go get high is even worse.
And now you're telling me you don't know your social. Do you have a warrant?
No, sir.
Tell me now. We're gonna run you and pull a
Wait,
picture.
say that again?
You shouldn't.
Sir. I asked you if you wanted to come with me. You said no, you wanted to stand for the game.
I did said yeah.
So why did you put shoes on?
The officers asked if she had any previous warrants,
Wow.
which was a reasonable question because she suddenly couldn't find her ID or remember her social security number,
Oh.
which might suggest she was hiding something. Their suspicions were valid because they did find something.
So You understand what's going on, right?
Yes, but
I can't help your warrants. You gotta hang the phone up. We're gonna handcuff you. Don't make it worse than it has to be.
okay.
Stop.
Call your alarm. You hear me? All right.
They found out she had an active warrant for not showing up in court for a DUI charge. Consequently, she was arrested and charged with child endangerment. The next case is incredibly chaotic.
Don't shove me in the car. I'll kick you.
On October 16th, 2021, police officers responded to a call from a mom reporting a problem with her son. When they got there, they found the son locked outside and began questioning him.
What do you mean she won't let you in because the door's open?
She's got the chain on the door.
Huh?
There's a chain on the door.
There's a chain on the door?
Yeah.
Really?
They tried to talk to the mother since she was the one who called 911, but they were left stunned.
Hey Jill, it's Officer Looney. Could you let me in so I could talk to you? Hey Jill?
Suck a dick. Suck a dick. Fart bag. Suck a dick, ass hat.
I tried calling, she answered a second ago.
Jill, you called for us. You might as well come talk to me.
Tell her we're gonna break a window if she doesn't unlock the door.
You got a pair, if you got a pair,
Jill, we're gonna break the window if you don't unlock the door.
you got a pair of Gerbers, you can twist the fucking chain lock off.
She basically locked herself inside after calling the police, which was not only weird, but also kind of funny. After they kept shouting and banging on the door, she finally came out, and they were surprised to find out she had actually been sleeping the whole time.
You called us? Break my door down.
Well, you finally opened it, but you called us?
I'm trying to sleep.
You called us, didn't you?
Yes, I'm trying to sleep.
So what do you want done, I guess?
Out.
He lives here.
I don't give a shit. I'm scared of him.
Why are you scared of him?
Hey, talk to her inside.
Okay. Can I step in? Alright, I think there's a fight.
I don't know where you were trained, but domestic battery is a big issue.
Come on in.
I'm right here.
Close the door then.
I'm right here.
Do you want us to do something or not?
Check him and do something.
He has residency here, okay?
I don't give a shit.
Apparently, she called because she wanted her son to leave the apartment. But legally, the police couldn't make him go because he had residency rights there. She would need a court order to legally evict him, which the officer duly informed her about.
But legally, we can't just kick him out on the street. He has residency here.
What you do with him, but I'm not. I'm done with him. I'm not.
Well, it's his house just as much as
I'll
right
change
now.
my locks. I don't care.
Well, for now, he's got to stay here until you get him evicted.
No, he's not.
Hey,
I'm not going to be in a body bag.
Guess what? If you change the locks, he can kick the door.
I'm not going to be in a body bag.
Okay, he lives here. If you
I'm not going to be in a body bag.
If you call 911 for this again, you will go to jail.
All right, then I'll go to jail.
Okay, then we'll be back and we'll take you to jail.
All right.
Because that is misuse of a 911.
That's right.
And we will not be back
All
for
right.
the same issue.
All right.
Wow.
Okay?
She started shouting at the officers, but they weren't having it, insisting she pursued the legal route if she wanted her son evicted. However, things started to escalate when the officers refused to comply with her requests.
He can put his hands on me, and that's all right.
Well, to my understanding, you were advised to contact Officer Shellhart, who took in the first place, and you never contacted him again. So whose fault was that?
That was last week.
Okay, and then you were told.
More than last week. It was the end of September.
Then you were told to contact Officer Shellhart again, and you never did.
That was just last
So
week.
whose fault is that?
Oh, and who are you?
I'm Officer Looney with the Bedford Police Department, and I'm sick of it. So he's
All
allowed
right,
in the
then
house.
go get another job.
Okay.
Get another job.
Let him in his room.
You let him take care of your mom.
Hmm?
Let him take care of your mom.
What?
Let him take care of your
You
mom.
understand that he's allowed in the house?
I don't care.
Go inside of your room.
You deserve the best. At Harbor Freight, you can afford it. We design our own tools.
Thank you.
Out of here. It's all right for him to put his hands on me.
Who has ever said that?
The officers let her son go back inside the house. A decision which clearly didn't sit right with her, leading her to do the most hilarious thing ever.
Who has ever said that? Who has one time said
I'm just saying he did today.
So you haven't filed a report in how long?
Today, yes, I did.
He put his hands on you today?
Yes,
Okay.
I did.
When?
What time is it?
You tell me. You're the one who's saying that this happened today.
What time is it now?
You tell me. Yeah, you tell me. You forgot what it there. 205 signal 37.
It's so dumb, dude.
That was the best thing in the world.
She slammed the door on the officers, forgetting one was still inside, which made her attempt at showing displeasure even more ridiculous.
Wow.
She kept insulting the officers, but her biggest mistake happened just as the officers were leaving.
Oh, I'll just get put in the body bag and don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Go on. Do your job. Go on.
We've given you your options. There's nothing
But
else.
just go on. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Okay, let's go.
Y'all. Y'all.
Okay.
Fuck y'all.
Okay.
Oh, you didn't push me? You got what you're doing now? You get it. It don't matter.
Hey.
I live
You're gotten in
Stop.
my
Put
face.
your arms behind your back.
Why?
Put your arms behind your back.
Why? Because I explain things to him.
They arrested her when she tried to force her way into her son's room and assault him.
Don't shove me.
In the car.
Wow.
I'll kick you.
You kick him, you're gonna get a level 5 felony.
He's hurting me.
Get in the fucking car.
He's hurt. You're hurting me.
Oh,
Get in the car.
I can't breathe.
You're doing it.
I
No,
can't
I'm
breathe.
not. You're hurting me. You're hurting me.
Jill, get in the car.
You're fucking hurting me.
They took her to jail and charged her with disorderly conduct, interfering with reporting a crime and resisting arrest.
Alright, mate. No viewers?
Cops are you.
I actually like these cop videos. And cops have to arrest their friends.
Usually dealing with people and criminals they've never seen before. But what happens when instead it's their own friends that they have to arrest?
Ain't nobody jumped out, Buck.
Yes, they did. Kevin, did they
Stay
not?
out of this, Kevin.
Here are 3 examples of this happening, starting with the case.
Ain't nobody jump out there, but Kevin did it. Stay out of this, Kevin.
Case of Buck Preston.
Buck. What? You know you ain't got. Damn, Michael. You know you ain't got a driver's license.
Don't do this, please.
I got to.
Man, goddamn, Michael. Please.
I got to.
No, listen to me.
No.
Please, just listen
Sheriff
to me.
sent me.
The sheriff.
Sheriff, captain. I mean, they've seen you driving. We gotta get you.
One of the cons to small town
That's
living
so
is
bad.
that everybody
I'd fucking hate to do that.
knows each other, including the cops. The town sheriff claims to have seen Buck driving his Chevy pickup, but nearly every cop in town knows he doesn't have his license. So what else is there for Buck to do to try and explain his way out of it?
I'm telling you, I'm just trying to tell you something. Listen, if you listen to me. The person that was driving this truck just jumped out of the fucking over there on goddamn Lake Morality, and goddamn, I had no other way to get it here, buddy. I swear to God, I'm not going to drive it no more. I promise you.
No, I got to.
God damn, Michael, please.
31 to 28. You 51 this way?
That's crazy, bro. I just passed it.
You just passed him?
Yeah, on
he
he said. No, he didn't. I swear to God, he didn't. Michael, I just swear to God, if you listen to me, bro, I swear.
Why wouldn't he fucking let his buddy drive, Kevin?
About to right now, Sheriff. He's stating someone jumped out behind the wheel.
Yeah, and I'm trying to get my truck home. That's it.
But,
bro, I swear to God,
you can't
bro.
get a driver's license.
But second. Okay. 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 Wow.
State of Florida, dude, that's how bad it is.
Buck's story is that his
Buck.
friend was driving.
Of course, his name's fucking Buck.
His truck, but ditched him out near a lake, leaving him with no option but to drive back home himself. Unfortunately for Buck, though, we are in the 21st century, and the officer reminds him he could have just called someone with a license to drive him back, and that he still broke the law regardless of the circumstances. Predictably, Buck wasn't very happy about this.
I get it, but man, you still can't drive, bro. Pull it off the road and wait till someone has a valid license.
What?
Let's go.
That's crazy, dude. Would you tell him?
Let's go, Buck. I'm not playing this game.
What do you mean? I'm telling you the truth.
Nobody jumped out. Oh, damn it. I'm sitting on the wall foot.
Goddamn, Buck. Buck, what you doing, Buck?
I'm not. Ain't nobody jumped out, Buck.
Yes, they did. Kevin, did they not?
Stay out of this, Kevin.
Did they not?
Kevin, back up. Kevin, you stay out of this.
Did they not jump out?
Back up, Kevin.
God damn, dude.
I'm trying to get respect when you gonna run from me like that. Get up.
Despite the chase not lasting very long at all this did was add an extra charge to Buck's already fairly long list. And given how close everyone seems to be here, you just know this police chase is gonna be the talk of the town. Part of the struggle on the ground had to be cut, but
Gentleman from Pennsylvania is recognized.
Mr. Speaker, I yield 30 seconds to the gentlewoman from Vermont, distinguished member of the Budget.
the cops reported that Buck resisted so hard that they had to deploy a taser to make him calm down. The footage returns when Buck was fully restrained and handcuffed. Buck was taken to the officer's patrol vehicle and driven back to the station. Obviously angry, he decided to make the conversation on the way back personal.
I don't talk to you about your mom in this. I don't give a fuck if you tell me about my mom or not. Leave my family out of this, dog. All I'm saying is this. Would she be proud of you for sticking that fucking taser to me when I was not even resisting when you done that? You were resisting. What the fuck I was? You had me. Yeah, that's why we had each other in headlocks. Whatever. Look, Buck. Stop bringing my mom into it.
There's little information about what happened to Buck after this video, but it's likely he was charged with driving without a license and resisting arrest. There's an argument that Buck could also be hit with fleeing to elude an officer, but this is a felony that comes with a 5-year prison sentence. It's more likely the officer gave his friend the misdemeanor charge worth just a couple months in jail. It's unlikely the suspects in this next case got the same treatments though, as it wasn't just a civilian caught breaking the law, but also their cop friend.
Hello. How you doing? Reason I stopped you is your right brake light is out. Who do you work for?
So did you stop me because my right brake light is out?
Yeah.
Or did you stop me to ask me who I work for?
Well, I'm asking you both.
DCS.
What?
DCS.
DCS. What's DCS?
You don't know what
Department of Children's Services?
As he mentioned, the suspect named Petra Edgerton was originally pulled over for a broken brake light, but the officer quickly noticed something else, a police badge around Petra's neck. Firstly, this cop doesn't recognize the supposed officer, but it's also unusual to see a police officer driving around in a broken car. Something feels off, so the cop decides to investigate further.
See your license then? Do you have your badge on you? Like your ID badge?
ID badge for
being a police officer.
See, this is what's conflicting. You're asking me all those questions.
Right.
You're saying you stopped me for my right brake light.
So, if you're a police officer, you understand what probable cause is, right?
So what's the probable cause?
Your right brake light's out.
My right brake light wasn't out when you followed me out of the gas station.
Yeah, it is. It's out right now.
The car wasn't even on when you followed me out of the
Doesn't
gas
matter. You're driving with a brake light out on the streets, so it's an equipment violation.
You followed me out of the gas station.
I saw it when you were pulling out.
At this point, the brake light issue is the least of the cops' worries. It's difficult to classify what exactly an off-duty officer is supposed to act like, but something about Petra is triggering alarm bells for the cop. She's acting defensive, being closed off, and giving strange, vague answers to questions that a real cop would be able to answer. So it's time to quit the games and figure out exactly what's going on here.
Look, long story short, I just want to know who you work for.
And that's the issue. Why do you want to know who I work for?
Because I've never seen you around here before. You're not a police officer that works here.
You don't know who I am.
That's
you
right.
Said you never seen me.
Right. So, are you a police officer or are you not a police officer?
So because a black person walks into a store with a badge and a gun, it's an issue.
That has nothing to do with you being black. Are you a police officer or you're not a police officer?
Not a police officer.
You're not a police officer?
No.
So why would you go into Quick Trip and get free food with your badge and gun?
Because I'm an officer. You don't have to be a police officer to go in there. I've been doing it for 3 years.
So you're not a certified police officer.
It's not probable cause. It's a personal thing.
There are a dozen ways for a cop to prove that they work for a certain agency. For example, she could give the name of her department and supervisor and have the cop check the names with them. This would only take a couple minutes, and any real cop would know this, so the fact that she's getting defensive instead and turning this into a personal thing is a huge red flag. It's also clear that Petra doesn't seem to realize what she actually did wrong. Just minutes earlier, she was seen inside the store presenting her badge and gun to the cashier and walking out with free food. This isn't just cop impersonation, it's theft. So the cop needs to get to the bottom of this.
Did I steal from
Are you yeah, if you're not a police officer.
I did not steal from I went up to the register, spoke to the guy that works there and told him I had his drink.
So you're presenting yourself as a police officer with your badge and your gun on the side.
Okay.
Do you understand that?
I do understand that. But my issue with you is, you've seen that. You say because you've never seen me before.
So who do you work for?
Me out of the store.
Who do you work for? Who is DCS?
How long have you been working?
12 years, 13 years.
How do you not know what DCS is?
There's, like I said, is it Department of Children's Services? What is it? Explain it to me.
I don't have to explain myself to you. If you're gonna give me a ticket for your tail light, you give me a ticket for your tail light.
Okay. You see your license?
Since he's getting nothing out of Petra, the cop decides to call up DCS himself, and his suspicions get instantly confirmed.
Who's your supervisor?
What do they have to do with my brake light?
What it has to do with is you've told me you're a police officer or you're an officer for DCS. I've got DCS on the phone. They say you don't work there. So who's your supervisor?
It seems that the suspect knows at least something about policing, as she chooses to remain silent from now on. So the cop turns his attention to the passenger of this vehicle, who at this point hasn't said a word. When he asks for her ID, he gets a huge surprise.
I have one of your employees here, Brandy Green. She was with her friend, Petra Edgerton. Brandy decided that she was going to give Petra her badge and her gun to go into Quick Trip and get some food. So I pulled them over for a broken tail light. Petra was driving. She had the badge on and the gun on. When I pulled them over, she identified herself as a DCS officer and then later admitted to not being a DCS officer. And your employee, Brandy Green, admitted to giving her the gun and the badge to go into Quick Trip to get the free food.
After investigating
Why the
just a
fuck
little
didn't she just go on
further,
herself?
both Petra and the actual cop, Brandy Green, admit to everything. Following the incident, Brandy resigned from her job at the DCS, and Petra is facing felony charges for impersonation, carrying a sentence of up to 5 years in prison. There's many more examples of these cops that seem to just forget they also need to follow the rules, just like Corporal Scott Bertzik did on New Year's Day 2021. When Officer Brooke Shutterly arrived at the scene of a car crash, she realized it wasn't just her supervisor at the wheel, but a good friend of hers.
So, reached out for my lighter, slammed into his ass.
Cool.
Yeah, not really.
Not really.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Oh yeah, no, I'm good.
Your car's fucked up.
No, absolutely. Which I just fucking fixed.
Obviously, Brooke and Scott are familiar with each other, and curiously, Scott holds nothing back when describing exactly how the incident went down. It's clear that Scott is the one at fault here, so before going any further, Brooke decides to call back to the base to ask whether or not it's okay for her to be handling this incident.
This crash, Birdie, so come work it? Okay. I can't remember. It's been a long time since I've worked a crash with one of us in it, so... No, he's not on duty. He's in his POV. I just didn't want there to be any, like, conflict of interest type issues. Alright, that was it. I just want to make sure. Alright, bye.
Nice. Nice, Sonny.
How you feeling? Yeah.
I was burned out from exhaustion. Buried in.
Brooke is given the go-ahead and told that there should be no issues with her handling this case, but that was before she noticed this.
You good?
Wait.
Huh?
Wait on his way.
He's not coming. Good?
Walking home, but yep, I'm good.
So, Birdie, you giving me some indicators?
Oh.
Listen.
Woman.
Listen. Valdez is coming out just to... I'm not gonna lie to you about it.
She's on her way?
Yeah, she's on her way. I'm not really comfortable with this whole thing at all, but I'm not gonna lie to you about it.
Oh no, I don't mean to put you in that indie. Yep.
From now on, you know how it goes. You can't consume anything, okay? Because right now you're being detained.
Wait, what?
It's obvious that Scott is under the influence of something, judging by his slurred speech, slowed reactions, and slight loss of motor control. Brooke is fairly sure he's been drinking. At this point, Scott is no longer her supervisor. He's just a suspect in a case, and what's more, he's drunk and likely unpredictable, a combination which can be incredibly threatening to a female officer.
Please don't make my life difficult.
I would never do that to you.
Okay, I'm very uncomfortable right now.
And I apologize for putting you in that position. Are you on?
Yes, I am. And I'm going to remain on for integrity. You know you can't smoke right now.
Why?
Because if I'm going to do a DUI investigation, it impedes it, so you can't consume anything. I want to get that dog. This is a really cute dog.
Fear aggression issue.
You can always train a dog. You can't consume anything. You're killing me.
Trying.
But too late now!
After a short wait, another officer arrives at the scene, meaning they can finally start getting to the bottom of all of this with some sobriety tests. These lasted over 10 minutes, but it's not hard to tell how they went by just looking at a few seconds of them.
You may begin the test.
1, 2, 3.
Judging by this and the overwhelming amounts of evidence against him at this point, the officers thought it was safe to conclude that Scott had been drinking that night and decided it was time to put him in cuffs. Something he was far from happy about.
There's things that we can do to fix this, but
Fucking everything.
it's got the hinge locks. Okay.
Good to go?
Despite Scott being one of the most polite and respectful suspects ever on this channel, he was actually hit with a better sentence than the majority of criminal cops. After blowing a .156 back at the station, he was charged with driving under the influence and damaging property. He was ordered to pay just under $1,000 in fines, serve 50 hours of community service, and take multiple substance abuse and DUI classes, and had his driver's license suspended for 6 months. He was also sued by the driver of the vehicle he hit, and a cash settlement was reached. And on top of all of that, he also was suspended without pay for a week and given a last chance agreement, meaning one more slip up and he was out for good. Stealing a police car is one of the riskiest things you can attempt, with any wrong move resulting in certain jail time. So what does it look like when stealing a cop car goes horribly wrong? Today we cover exclusive body cam footage of the few times this has happened, starting with the case of a man named Mr. Sanchez in Colorado. Police say he had been purposefully causing accidents and crashing into multiple other vehicles in the area, so they gathered a team of officers and tried to take him down.
379, slowed down, speeds of 28. Good maneuver, hold traffic.
TVI successful.
Using a technique called the pit maneuver, or the precision immobilization technique, the cops are able to spin Sanchez's vehicle around and completely stop him in his tracks. Then they rush in to arrest him. But this is far from where the story ends.
Out of the vehicle! Out of the vehicle! Out of the vehicle! What's going on? I got dogs. I got you. The fuck? Hands behind your back. Hands behind your back. What's going on? My girlfriend fucking shot at me, and I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Sanchez frankly looks scared and confused, and even claims he's got no idea what's going on or what he did wrong. But that might at least explain what he does next. After being placed in the back of the patrol vehicle, he manages to bring his handcuffed arms under his legs so that they're in front of him, and proceeds to do this.
Hello, I'm five-time Olympic gold medalist Amy Poehler. I've been asked to talk to you about the new
Steals the
puzzle game, Royal
fucking
Kingdom. It is so much.
Cop car, that's crazy.
Oh, what the fuck?
Sanchez jumps into the front of the patrol vehicle and simply drives away. For some reason, the car didn't have a partition between the front and the back, and evidently had the keys ready in the ignition. And what's worse, the police had left a service rifle on the passenger seat of his new ride, so he was now speeding away, armed in a stolen vehicle.
I need as many sets of stop sticks set up as you can get.
If you get a hold of State Patrol and find out if this individual is armed, please. He is not anymore. Oh, my rifle.
The rifle is in the vehicle, passing the 390. Speed's 123. Marked Charger is the one that was stolen. I'm in the gray unmarked. He's driving down the middle of the lane. Get stop sticks out.
The police immediately set their focus to stopping the vehicle. The longer he's driving like this, the more danger he's putting civilians in. He's currently driving over 120 miles an hour down public roads at 11 a.m. If this is allowed to continue any longer, many lives will be put at risk. So the cops aim to put stop tricks, or stingers, in place. Strips of spikes that puncture the tires and stop the vehicle in its tracks. The only issue is that Sanchez is a better driver than they realized.
Coming at you, Jay. First car.
Coming up on stop sticks. He missed him. Continuing eastbound.
Wow.
Coming up right now, and I'll come up behind him.
Why not fucking throw like 3 of them, dude?
Sanchez was able to avoid the stop sticks not once, but twice, and continues to speed down the freeway at increasingly dangerous speeds. However, the cops know exactly where he's going, and if they keep at it, this method will eventually work. What they seem to forget, though, is that taking out a car's tires at 120 miles an hour is an incredibly dangerous feat in its own right.
When you got that? Oh! Holy fuck.
You alright, sir? You alright? Yeah, just yard.
Sanchez crashed into a parked semi-truck at over 100 miles an hour, and after being removed from the wreck and taken to the hospital, he was pronounced dead. Luckily,
Fucking
the semi-truck
dumbass.
driver sustained no injuries, and nobody else was hurt in pursuit. But it did come close. This pursuit was allowed to go on for much longer than it should have been, but it's astonishing that it was even able to happen in the first place. And the same goes for our next case, this time in Oklahoma.
Try to steal your car.
Stop!
On March 30th, 2018, a woman named Angie was driving a car that had been reported stolen, and when she was pulled over and questioned about it, she had this to say.
I borrowed from Stephen Curtis. He told me that I could borrow it. I swear I did not steal this vehicle.
Vehicle.
How long has Steven had it?
Vehicle.
Yep, not steal this vehicle.
Vehicle.
How long has Steven had it?
He picked me up today.
Have you seen him in it before?
Yes.
Do you know how he got it?
No, he bought it. If he did steal it, I'm gonna have to go to jail and pay the price for it.
The police know this car was stolen because it flagged up on their system. They know without a doubt that somebody had reported it as missing, but they didn't know exactly who took it. This is why they have to assume it's Angie. She was the one driving it at the time and claims the previous owner bought it straight from the dealership. And given that she has a track record, it's safe to assume she's lying about something.
All right. Well, Stephen took the vehicle without permission. Okay. It was reported as stolen. Okay.
Oh.
So you're in possession of it.
I didn't know. Please.
Not to mention your driving status is flagged. So you're not even supposed to be driving. So you're going to jail.
Please, is there anything I can do? I work with them. Please, I worked with them on 11th and Garnett with murders and the whole prostitution thing. The Secret Service with the counterfeiting. Please, I told this officer where you can get paper tags and all that stuff. I will work with you guys.
You know what?
I didn't know it was stolen.
Angie then
She's
tells
lying.
the officers that she's in regular contact with the captain at another police department working as an informant, and could even give them information on local drug dealers. But obviously that doesn't excuse her of what she's doing here. So they decide to sit her down in a patrol vehicle while they continue the investigation. But for some reason, they decide to put her in the front passenger seat of a running police car, something that a car thief would realize instantly.
And I don't feel like spending the rest of my shift trying, because I think this is all going to be a bunch of BS anyway.
Well, what is she doing?
Try to steal your car.
Stop!
That's when you fucking just use your fucking hand and just knock her ass the fuck out. She ain't moving shit.
David 136, suspect just stole my vehicle. Is heading southbound on Memorial from 33rd.
Angie simply shifts over to the driver's seat, locks the door, and speeds away without a moment's notice. Luckily, it's around 1 a.m., so there's very little traffic on the road. But nevertheless, the speeds of up to 90 miles an hour Angie is finding herself at are still extremely dangerous in such a residential area. So the cops need to shut this down immediately.
David 104, still in Memorial.
There's another cop. Shit.
Oh. Yeah, she did not hit that shit, bro.
Oh God.
Clearly terrified of the situation she's found herself in, Angie turns off the main road and onto a smaller side road. And this turns out to be her downfall. Cornered,
jump
Angie
out?
realizes her only option is to bail from the vehicle and sprint away. But the cops are trained for situations just like this, and she'll have a hard time staying out of their grasp for long, especially while she's handcuffed.
Is that her right there? There she is.
Come here now!
Get on the ground. Put your hands over your head. Put your hands over your head. Will somebody unhook her hip so we can put them back on her back?
Oh, please.
If it's an adrenaline rush Angie was after, she sure got it. But that also comes coupled with a considerably larger sentence than she was originally facing. And the cops make sure to let her know how bad of an idea that really was.
I've seen some stupid stuff, but my gosh. Andy hit a car with it?
You guys told me that I was going to jail for something that I did not do.
You just stole a police car.
Now I'm going to jail for something I did.
Well, there we go. Silver linings.
At least she was right about the prison part, as after a fairly short trial where she pleaded guilty, Angie was sentenced to 3 years behind bars. Both of these cases so far involved a criminal
Don't call me that shit, boy.
making a last-ditch effort to set themselves free. But what happens when, instead of the thief, it's just someone looking for a good time? Our joyrider in this case is a woman named Destiny, and she wasn't even involved with the original call. A single officer was called to the side of the road on a civil dispute involving a taxi driver allegedly stealing—
Oh, the girl, yeah. She fucking got— the officers put her in the passenger seat of the cop car. She jumped in the fucking thing, and then she drove the car and fucking hit another car.
a customer's property. But out of nowhere, the cop is alerted to something strange that was happening to his car.
Once you find out who it is.
Oh my
I need
god.
allies. I want you to join me.
I see.
Here, the crime.
It is, and go through that.
Lady got in your car, cop car.
What? 604, a girl just got in 60 and took off. She's northbound Woodward.
There has to be a sped guy. Right there in front.
Is there a car close?
The cop is understandably shocked. He's never been in a situation like this, and they definitely don't train for it. The best he can do is radio in a description and ask for a pickup so he can help take the joyrider down.
A black female walked across Woodward. I was talking to the gentleman at the bus stop. She got in the driver's seat and took off, northbound on Woodward.
You got a GPS on your truck.
Yeah, there's GPS.
As the woman points out, most, if not all, police vehicles are fitted with a GPS tracker that dispatch uses to help coordinate things back at base. Now, all it comes down to is a giant game of cat and mouse across Detroit. The cops know the area better and they're better drivers, so it doesn't take long to get the stolen vehicle back in.
Cops know the area better than most people because they fucking drive there. They drive around all day fucking long. Just gooning in their fucking cop cars. What the fuck?
10-4 sounds like we have a crash, 7 Mile and Snowful.
In the car still?
Idiots.
Get the fuck out of the car!
Get the fuck out of the car. Oh, and the last clip of the lady who stole the other car, she said, this is not my vehicle. She said vehicle. Holy fuck, they are going crazy.
Put her in this.
612 Ferndale. You notify DPD for,
Do you know how many lives you just put in danger?
What a dumbass.
You know how many people you just put in danger doing
What a
this?
dumbass.
Unbelievable. Get in.
She's obviously a fucking
Unfortunately for us,
right?
there were no exciting chases or strategic maneuvers used to take Destiny down. She simply crashed into a parked car at over 80 miles per hour, completely wrecking her new ride. Multiple other vehicles also received damage from the event, and so Destiny was charged with unlawfully driving a vehicle, stealing property worth over $20,000, and fleeing police in an automobile. She was sentenced to 4 years in prison. Having a patrol car stolen from you must be one of the most surprising things that can happen to an officer. But in this situation, where 2 cars were stolen from right under their noses in a row, it must be straight up embarrassing.
2 of them?
Oh, you kidding me?
During the first pursuit, the suspect was speeding down a public freeway and being chased by multiple cop cars, all while somehow managing to evade multiple pit maneuvers. This cop managed to put all his training to work and rammed the escaping vehicle off the road. Almost instantly, the wrecked patrol car is now surrounded by the police, but somehow not a single cop saw this coming.
Hey, y'all, do not walk up on this car. We got enough people up here. Dog! Press the dog!
Yeah, I would have fucking went around. Instead of jumping out the fucking side, I would have just went around there and then came out to this side.
He's on the move again in a Coco K9 and 4 going north on 95.
Wow.
Air 1, follow that car. He got another car.
Look at this shit, bro. Why the fuck is he holding a gun right there, dude? I'm getting my whole body in there, right? Not fucking like this. I'm going. I'm getting there, just grabbing his ass. I'm fucking choking him out and shit, bro. I'm ripping him out of that fucking car. No lie.
He's on the move again in a Coco K9 and 4 going north on 95.
I'm ripping his eyes out of the fucking car.
Air 1, follow that car. He got another car.
Air 1's got eyes still northbound.
Somehow the escapee managed to run from the first crashed patrol vehicle and take over another one before putting his foot down and fleeing the scene once more.
Yeah, like if I was in a fucking cop car doing that, I'd be fucking foot all the way down on that gas, boy.
Any other vehicle dealing with them, block your doors. Stick it.
Was that too late?
Delta 32, advise north. Which car? The Coco car?
Coco SUV, Coco SUV. In the shoulder right now.
Stick it from both Port Orange units. Full stick it.
Wow.
Are there guns in the front of the car? Ask the K9 handler from Coco. He says yes, there probably is.
Thinking fast, the cops managed to radio ahead to set up a team with a stinger, a piece of police equipment that punctures the tires of a vehicle and slowly brings them to a stop. That's why you can now start to see the car smoking, and soon enough, it'll be forced to slow down, or the driver will risk putting himself in a lot of danger.
Alright, he's braking for the median, guys. He's braking for the median. Braking for the median. Everybody slow down. Don't fall up here.
It's underneath the wires. Underneath the wires.
After coming to a safe stop, the driver exits the vehicle and is apprehended by the cops. It's difficult to believe such a professional stop was made by the same cops that let him steal a patrol car from right under their nose, but in the end, the stop was textbook. If you enjoy true crime videos like this,
wow. What crazy, dude. Okay. I have to end stream here, dude. I gotta do some reading for school. Literally, I put together a whatchamacallit? Fuck. One more? Find one more. I put together a treadmill by myself. So. Okay, what do you want? We have 4 videos here. Fucking love watching cop. They're so funny, dude. You watch when the suspect is smarter than the detective. The worst deaths ever discovered in prehistoric humans When bad cops attack good cops, or school shooters who mess with the wrong person. Actually, yeah, I'll just show you I'll show you it. Which one you want to watch? Honestly, I think this one's kind of cool. I feel like I kind of want to watch this one. The Secret Genius? Okay.
I'm not signing nothing.
Okay.
I've been through the system, buddy. I know how
I know
it
you
works.
have. I know you have,
You're
Jeff.
not my friend.
Yes,
All you're
you-
trying to get is some stupid ass confession,
Stupid
and
ass
you're not
confession.
gonna get one.
On a seemingly regular evening in 2011, alarm bells
Why don't we go hunt some deer?
began to sound itself in a local 7-Eleven.
The accent pisses me the fuck off. Let's hunt some deer and kill some sheep. Let's go hunt down a bucktooth. So fucking gay.
Reports of an armed robbery began flooding into the local police department. But upon arrival at the scene, the suspect was nowhere to be found. After expanding the search, that's when it's assumed police heard commotion in a house nearby. And without any other leads, they stormed in, discovering a known heroin addict sitting inside with a gun. Without any other
Heroin?
evidence, they arrested the man and brought him to be interviewed.
My favorite,
The
heroin.
so-called addict was Jeff Pearson.
Yup. That's a heroin addict for you.
The man who committed the robbery. And the following goes down in history as one of the only times a man single-handedly beat the cops at their own game. All that while experiencing horrific heroin withdrawals.
Ugh.
This is what happens when the suspect outsmarts the cop. The next 24 hours were
That would be
captured on
me.
police cameras within the
I would do
interview
that.
room. But conversely to most footage
Ain't that
similar to
smart.
this, it was originally uploaded to the suspect's own YouTube channel on the 25th of September 2011. This is the first sign of what makes Jeff a cult figure and a legend within the interrogation community. Jeff was held in police custody
What?
for almost an entire day, but all of the footage from the 3 interrogation sessions held barely 15 minutes. Given that robbery and arrest took place within the state of Georgia, the usual minimum sentence would be around 10 years imprisonment, ranging up to a maximum of life without parole. But it would transpire that Jeff wouldn't end up doing a minute of this time. And instead of serving multiple decades
That also means 10 years no offense.
behind bars, he spent a day being served drinks and candy while delivering a masterclass in what to do while in police custody. The following footage shows us in stunning detail what methods the cops will try on you and how to dodge them like an absolute pro. The footage starts with Jeff handcuffed in a small windowless room dressed in prison scrubs. It's clear he's already been processed and spent some time in a cell, likely while the cops spent some time gathering the evidence and prepared to question him.
Am I under arrest?
For now.
I'm under arrest?
Yeah, I'll explain everything, but before I explain myself to you, before we talk to each other, I need to read your rights, okay?
What am I under arrest for?
Well, like I said, I need to read your rights first. Obviously, the charge is robbery, okay?
Jeff immediately opens by asking if he's under arrest and on what grounds. From the first moment, it's evident that Jeff has done his research, as this is exactly what you should be doing in
He
this
can do all this research to fucking know how to get arrested, but he can't do research on how to like not be a fent user.
situation. From here, there are 2 options. If you're not being arrested or detained, you can state that you're also not obligated to stay and answer questions. And you should be completely free to leave the interrogation. If you are being arrested, you can then immediately ask for a lawyer and
but
stay silent until you're provided
Frank can't get no damn lawyer. Or his name's Frank, right? Yeah, he can't go get no
one.
damn lawyer.
These options give you the best chance of stopping the police in their tracks and allow you to create the best defense possible.
Damn fent
What's
user.
amusing is that when you're being arrested in America, the officer is actually legally obligated to remind you of this. Take a listen to the Miranda warning that this detective reads out to Jeff.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to the lawyer for advice before we question you. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer and you want one, a lawyer will be provided for you. If you decide to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you'll still have the right to stop answering questions at any time. Does that make sense? You've probably heard these before, haven't you?
These 3 points are incredibly important and are often overlooked by the average citizen due to the panic of being arrested in the first place. Alongside this, because of how much we hear these lines in media such as police shows and movies, Most people completely glaze over it when they're being read these rights, and fail to take into account
useful.
that they're actually being provided with useful information that allows you to stay safe and protected while in police custody. What this detective didn't mention, though, is that if you ask for a lawyer while under arrest, they are not allowed to continue questioning, and you have a complete, unquestionable right to refuse to answer any questions they may ask until you're provided with an attorney. The detective also ends the rights with a snide remark about Jeff's past, meant to subconsciously remind him that he is a previously convicted criminal.
Do you understand your rights? Do you understand your rights, Jeff?
Jeff, not
Yes
Frank.
or no? You understand?
We're getting paid more than you are, so we can sit here for a long time, man.
I just need you to answer me yes or no. Do you understand your rights? Let's get through that question. Do you understand what I read you? Do you comprehend what I read you?
Jeff has been explicitly told he has the right to remain silent, so that
When this happens, dude, and they don't respond, it always fractures the fuck out of the cop or detective's ego, and it makes them fucking so mad. They're like, answer
that's
me
exactly
now.
what he's deciding
They try
to
to
do.
abuse their power.
Right here, the leading detective leans back in his chair. This was meant to show that he's unconcerned with Jeff's silence, and that he can stay there as long as necessary.
Yeah, but
A
he
body
starts to not like that, and then he gets all pissed off.
language like this usually indicates some form of unrest. It's clear that the detective knows that this is going to be a tricky few hours for them.
If you got something that says you didn't do this robbery, this is your chance to talk to us.
Okay, good cop.
No, usually I'm the prick.
You look like the prick.
I am.
If it's dominance we're talking about, Jeff just took everything the cops had and dumped it in that garbage can.
I'm not asking
What
you
away?
to talk to me at this point. I just want to know, do you understand what I read to you?
So am I under arrest?
Yes, you're under arrest.
Get me back to the cell. I don't talk to you motherfuckers.
Okay, fair enough.
In this first round of interrogation, Jeff exhibited exactly the correct behavior given his current circumstances. He knows the cops have nothing on him. They wouldn't be there talking to him in the first place if they...
The only reason why cops ever do this is because they have no evidence stacked against them. The only chance why they would do this is unless the off chance of somebody murdering somebody, and they want to get a reason as to why they did it. But even still, all the evidence against it, they still want to know the reason why they did it. But most cases, they just do this because they don't have any evidence, and they just assume that it's you. So you really had no way to think or like put you under in cuffs and all that. So, you know, most times they need information if they do something like this. But you know, if someone kills somebody and they have proof for it, they just need to know why. They want to know why.
So he stays silent. And so it's off back to his cell he goes. But 2 hours later, he's brought back to the same room for round 2.
4 Idaho college students were brutally stabbed to death.
That's the last thing you ever think's gonna happen.
Did you want a Coke?
I don't know, honestly rather have fuck. Oh my god, Jesus fucking Christ. Stutter. I'd rather have a water than a Coke, no lie.
You want me to pop it open or you need me to?
I need methadone.
You need methadone? I don't have any. Do you have medication for it, or a prescription for it? Or?
No.
What do you need methadone for?
Because I'm a fucking junkie, and you guys, I can't get no methadone. I'm gonna go through withdrawal here in a minute.
A can of soda is all Jeff requested before he returned to the interrogation room. But he immediately mentions the withdrawals that he's likely already starting to feel. However, methadone, the drug Jeff asked for at the start of this conversation, can be used to significantly reduce the effects of the withdrawal. It can even reduce the cravings he's also probably been experiencing for the entire time he's been in police custody.
How long you been using heroin?
Long time, buddy.
10 years? 15 years?
Longer than that.
I've hardly been alive that long. What are you trying to talk to me about here?
Talk to you about what happened last night. Look, here's the deal. Either you're in a bad set of circumstances or you went and committed an armed robbery last night.
Yeah, right? I'm in a shitty...
I feel like most detectives don't know what to ask, bro. In this scenario, I'm a detective. I'm being like, I'm a nice guy at first. Then I'll be like, so what was you doing last night? Not, why did you do last night? Be like, what was you doing last night? Where were you? You be asking all these questions, not fucking, you did the crime. You robbed a bank last night.
Wrong place at wrong time, obviously. I didn't commit no fucking armed robbery.
All right, then let's talk about this. Let's
I don't
not
have
keep
nothing.
up
I
the
don't
act.
talk to the police, man.
Jeff is clearly through with the personal talk and wants to get back to the matter at hand. In his eyes, he's been arrested for something he didn't do and wants to get out of there as quickly as possible.
Okay.
I've been through the system, buddy. I know how it
you
works.
have. I know you have.
You're
Jeff.
not my friend.
I'm not your friend.
You're trying to fucking get me. Or you're
No,
trying
I'm not trying to get
all
you.
you're trying to get is some fucking stupid ass fucking confession, and you're not gonna get one.
Jeff, I'm not going to get a confession out of you for nothing.
Exactly, because I
And
didn't
I'm
do
not trying
nothing.
to get a confession out of you.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you, I didn't commit no armed robbery, and y'all ain't got no fucking evidence saying I did. Let me go. All you did is find me sitting in my buddy's house because my fucking buddy's dog's going ape shit. I go outside, there are cops everywhere, and they spotlight me. They say, "Come here." I say, "What's up?" They search me. They ain't find nothing. What's up?
Let me read this.
No,
Yes.
because I'm not gonna sign it.
You don't have to sign it. But let me read it for you.
I'm
Okay?
not signing nothing.
You don't have to sign it.
The irony of this cop saying he's not trying to get Jeff while he has him handcuffed in an interrogation room questioning him is very amusing. But even through all this, every part of what Jeff said here is so perfect, it almost sounds rehearsed. It's an incredible display of personal legal defense, and is even more impressive when you layer it with the fact that Jeff is almost definitely starting to experience withdrawals. I also want to highlight the point Jeff made about how cops are simply trying to force a confession out of him. One of the main techniques used in these interrogations is the Reed technique, developed by a former cop and psychologist in the 1960s after he extracted a confession from a man accused of murdering his own wife. The technique consists of 9 steps, beginning with a polite discussion about why the suspect is being accused of the crime, followed by using certain body language and actions within the interrogation as a display of guilt.
That's when I'm fucking going like this, dude. If I'm the guy, I'm going like this. If I'm like the detective, I'm going like this. So, did you commit the crime? Make him as comfortable as possible. Being mad freaky, dude. Mad zesty, make him as comfortable as possible, bro. I'll make him feel unsafe in the interrogation room. Unsafe as fuck.
The method ends with offering the suspects 2 alternative statements they can agree with, one of which is slightly more acceptable than the other, but whichever is chosen admits guilt and is counted as a confession. This method forces the suspect into a corner and is exceedingly good at extracting false confessions from innocent suspects. In fact, the original case that technique was formed around fell apart after discovering that the man in fact did not kill his wife and was tricked into giving a false confession.
Wow.
Absolutely next level gaslighting.
Tell me what happened last night. Plain and simple. Your side of the story.
I'm not talking to you. I'm warning you.
All right. This is what I don't understand. I know, but this is what I don't understand, Jeff. You were sitting there talking just like you were ready to sit here and tell me what happened last night, and then all of a sudden I read that to you and you screw it, I ain't talking to you. I want a lawyer. I don't understand that. What changed just in the...
Because I told you what, I already told you what happened.
You didn't.
How didn't I?
You didn't tell me what happened last night.
How didn't I just tell you what?
But now you've handcuffed me, and I can't talk to you because you've asked for an attorney. So, okay, that's fine. But I will tell you right now, you're still on a hold for a robbery.
I know. I don't know why. I need a fucking lawyer because obviously I didn't do nothing. And obviously you guys know I didn't do nothing because I've been arrested for the same bullshit before and you guys don't interview me this much. So, wham bam, thank you for the coke, put me back in the cell. That's my home.
We haven't interviewed you yet.
Jeff has now asked for a lawyer and is once again refusing to answer questions. But we're only halfway through this footage, and Jeff's ability to defend himself and completely destroy this cop only gets better from here.
Here's what the deal is. I have enough evidence
like what?
Of the armed robbery, okay?
What's the evidence?
But, you know, if you're saying you didn't do it, you need to give me your side of the story.
I didn't do it.
Okay, well, give me your side of the story. You got, I mean, convince me. Because I got a lot of evidence. I got a lot of physical evidence.
Well, like what? Name the physical.
Well, I don't need to.
If you have physical evidence, then honestly, I'm not saying like, then show me what evidence you got. I don't gotta show you. Then you don't have it. If you had the evidence, then you wouldn't be asking these questions.
Why should I tell you that?
This is where the detective starts to become desperate. He knows he's running out of time, and so has completely abandoned any elaborate techniques or methods to try and get information out of him. He's now instead moved on to essentially just threatening him with false claims of evidence that he can easily use to convict Jeff. If all of this was true, he'd likely be trying to use it to intimidate Jeff into panicking and giving up more information. But instead, he uses a flimsy rhetoric, claiming that because Jeff hasn't helped him, he won't help Jeff.
There's only a couple pieces of evidence I'm missing.
Name them.
What's that?
Name them.
Well, why do I need to do that? You haven't helped me out a lot. You give me a little bit, I give you a little bit. We go back and forth. I give you one of my pieces of evidence, now give me a little something. Alright? What time do you get over there?
Pause.
You know anything I say here.
Cage-free eggs aren't all they're cracked up to be.
I'm a
because
pro.
Cage-free hens aren't, in fact.
I'm pro at making deviled eggs. Not deviled eggs, boiled eggs.
Can and will be used against me.
Sure, but anything you say here, I can also tell your parole officer that you helped me out.
That doesn't mean dick.
Now the detective is desperately trying to bargain with Jeff.
Doesn't mean dick.
If he helps the cops out, they'll put in a good word with his parole officer. But Jeff immediately realizes that means absolutely nothing. What does a gold star mean if you're stuck in prison for 20 years? This further enforces the idea that cops have absolutely nothing to convict Jeff with, and also shows that they know they're running out of time. Jeff has asked for a lawyer, yet they're still sitting there questioning him, as if that's not a blatant violation of the rights that they have read to Jeff on 3 separate occasions. They know that if they don't get anything out of him soon, their time will run out, and Jeff is watching the clock closely. For the next 4 minutes of the interrogation, Jeff continues to deny and combat anything the police say to him. They bring up the gun that he was found with, continue to try and strike a deal, and even try to scare him by taunting him with what being back in prison would be like, and without any of the drugs he's grown a dependency to. But throughout all of this, Jeff stays totally stone-faced. He knows he's almost won.
Yeah,
I'm done, man. Fuck this. I'm not even answering. All this shit that I just said is gonna be fucking written in the discovery now, right?
What? You haven't said nothing.
I mean, every little stupid thing that you've asked me, dude, is gonna be in the discovery.
He's rubbing up on his feet, bruh.
The prosecutor is.
Okay. So, I mean, you halfway know the system, how things work, and you halfway don't. Am I right?
I half-ass know that the only reason I came up here is to get a fucking Coke.
Okay.
And I got it.
That's valid.
But now I want a Butterfinger.
But that's not going to happen for a while.
What, the Butterfinger?
Yeah.
Why not?
Ew.
I need to go to the hospital. I'm coughing up blood.
Okay.
Let's go to the hospital.
For the last few hours, the police have been questioning a man who is clearly in pain, denying him access to the legal prescription drug that would help him deal with his issues, and questioning him repeatedly on a crime for which they have no evidence for. All the while, Jeff dealt with this as casually as possible, asking for sodas and chocolate bars. Jeff knew misspeaking at any point could lead him down a slippery slope, so he exerted his rights in the perfect way, and 12 hours later, it's recorded that he was released from custody and sent on his merry way. It's also reported that, from here, Jeff began to turn his life around. He's off heroin, and now spends his time uploading to the same YouTube channel the footage from this video was uploaded to. He makes music, and even gives extra tips on how to avoid the police's tricks.
That's Aura. We're all done. I wanna go goon. I wanna 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 goon. Yeah, we're all done though. Hey Riley. W stream, I guess. I enjoyed watching the videos. Are you still here, Riley?
Are you still here?
I am. Yeah. W stream. Next stream's gonna be Wednesday. Same time, 7:30 probably. Maybe longer, I don't know. Bye though. Bye. Fun streaming. I love watching police videos. They're so fucking funny because people like actual like dumbasses.